Let's move on to Jacksonville State, guys. They won their inaugural FBS matchup over the UTEP Miners 17-14. This was an incredibly interesting game, for lack of a better word. It felt like UTEP could have won this by 20, and every single time they had a drive going or they had some sort of momentum, they found a way to just let it slip away. In the end, a 14-point effort on offense. Gavin Hardison didn't play terribly at all, but just didn't play well enough to get the job done. They have a chance to go down and win it with a last-second drive, and Hardison throws an interception after a couple wide receivers run into themselves. We don't have to get into the X's and O's of this game, but I think on one hand, Rich Rodriguez, hey, you get the Gamecocks' first win at the FBS level. On the other hand, Anadimel, boy, he finds a way to lose another very, very winnable game. Kind of the highs and lows of college football yesterday on a field that was upwards of 120 degrees.
Yeah, and had a JPEG instead of a PNG for the new Conference USA graphic. Looked like a tripping hazard at points too, but man, did UTEP just grasp defeat from the jaws of victory in this game. It felt like they could have put Jacksonville State away 3 or 4 different times. They just never could finish off the final drive. You go back to the 4th and 3 where they line up like they're going to sneak it and then drop back and have a jailbreak screen set up to nobody. Just really odd sequence throughout the entire game for UTEP. I think they really are going to be kicking themselves throughout the season for not finishing that one off.
Yeah, and when I talked off the top about certain teams playing some really good, really competitive football, this game was competitive, but I wouldn't necessarily call it good. There's a whole lot of sloppy football played in this one, a whole lot that didn't go very well. The only thing that I could really say went well was the Jacksonville State rushing attack. You had Malik Jackson, 76 yards, Ron Wiggins, 63 yards, Zion Webb, the quarterback, 55 yards on the ground. So several guys that rushed the ball pretty effectively for him. I mean, obviously the passing wasn't really there on either side. Gavin Hardison, kind of a sloppy game. Not maybe the worst thing in the world. 58% completions, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Just kind of a normal pedestrian day for as much as they did end up passing. But sloppy game, not a whole lot went incredibly well for the team. But you do have to give Jacksonville State credit. They found a way to win. They found a way to get their first win at this level, and maybe they'll be able to build on this and improve a little bit more, find their identity as a rushing team, and let's see what happens with them. It can always be kind of fun to see what these teams do, and they make that jump.
Gracious him.